Welcome back, everybody. Sign here again with another episode of Harmonious Engineering, and let's go ahead and run off this direction because I have actually started. I've got a concrete pad set up over here, and there's a lot of things that need to do basically all at once here. Well, not quite, but I mean close enough. And I'm moving my squeezer over here. And let's see, it would be, yeah, like that. Fluid pipes will go there. I'm not going to put those in yet, actually, because of the whole having to get the piston put in correctly. All right. And then there you go. 1, 2, 3. And can I place like this, or are you going to make me dig down a block? All right, cool. And a pipe. Probably in here. Yep, there we go. It's right. Okay, what am I missing then from this? I have to be missing something, right? Oh, the redstone engineering block. Okay, yeah, that would do it. You and or not. Oh, I see what I did. Okay. These bits. Nope. You and you. Nah. Misplaced that. They go on this side. There we go. Now it looks right. And nope, I'm still missing something, aren't I? Give me a sec here. I really screwed this up. There we go. Yeah, I had, issues. All right, so we have our squeezer. Now over here, I want to put down a fermenter. And there we go. So we get 2 pipes that go like so, right? And then based off those pipes, goes like that. Imagine you're too high. Yep. Too high. And this will go right here. Then cauldrons, sheet metal, and boom, fermenter. And you notice the outputs are both facing the same direction, or well, towards each other, right? Even though that does kind of monkey with the rest of the machines, but oh well. And then we have out or input on the back side here. And if we go over to here, we have an input right here. So there's one here, but there's one on the other side. Yeah. One, 2, 1. Dang it. Much better. Dang it. Because I need these to have an odd number. Well, I want these to have an odd number between the two. Would have preferred 5 between the two, actually. But actually 7 would be about the perfect. But I will make do. And now we need a refinery to go here. There we go. So we have a light engineering block to go there and a heavy to go here. And then same again on top of those. And it'll be those. Like so. Sheet metal. Two by two by two cubes, and then we just need a redstone engineering block, and I think it goes right there. Hey, got it. All right. So, yeah, that's, well, I mean, it'll work. Now I need pipes, though. And as you can tell, I didn't really bring any with me. Oh, did I have any in here? Wrong pipes. But the outputs from these will go into the input of this thing here, and we can actually, catalyst. I forgot about catalyst. Yeah, we need that for niter dust to make biodiesel. Okay. Acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde. There we go. Phenolic resin does not require a catalyst, though. Catalysts are actually new. And there we go. Fermenter works for immersive engineering ethanol, which is something I was missing whenever last time I was looking at these recipes. And then plant oil, well, yeah, that's not really a thing. Seed oil, vegetable oil is made here. So, actually, that's right. The only recipes for the squeezer now is just the freaking hop graphite. That's right. Dang it. Let's see. Thought I saw something here. Seed oil, vegetable oil, plant oil, which is just moving it around, which doesn't count. Seed oil has no recipes, and then it's just pneumatic vegetable oil, which comes from the thermopneumatic processing plant, which just means it's a bit more of a headache to do all this, actually. Actually, the niter's the worst part. I'm not sure why niter's included in biodiesel. That one just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But let me get some pipes together. I'm going to need to also cobble together another thermopneumatic processor. And it's going to need air pressure. That was vegetable oil, wasn't it? So let's look up oil. Plant oil from immersive engineering is that one. But we could use it to make refineries. See, I got as far as this far. I didn't actually go back to look that, yeah, if we could actually use it or not. And then there's the vegetable oil. So we just need this. We need 2 bars of pressure for this to run. We get better production from seeds, it looks like. Okay. This is going to be a thing over here, I think. All right, I think I might have something that could be considered self-sufficient set up here. And let's see. Last thing is going to be to set up the diesel generator, right? Oh. Dang it. All right, and there we go. Scaffolding. See, I know radiators go 3 by 3. Of course you did. Like so. Scaffolding, I believe, is just 6 pieces here along the bottom. And the only thing that really gives me a problem with these is where the heck the redstone engineering block goes, right? I think it's on this side. Hey, got it. So the challenge, bad for the environment. All right. And because why not? And if this works out well, I probably will have actually more diesel generators, one here and one here. So having the pipes like that actually makes sense in the long run. And got some high voltage in here. So let's go ahead and get you guys down. And you can hook up to here. Right. So, overview, right? Over here, I have got, well, underground, aqueous accumulator, water. This pump is actually pulling through that pipe from the accumulator into here, which works out great. Levers on to turn that on. We are going to grow glowberries because, oh, besides that, if you look in the fermenter, let's see, I'll just do this here. Glowberries have the highest amount of ethanol per crop. Well, besides honey, but the hive hopper's not in this pack, so yeah. That's going to push directly into the fermenter, which is going to make ethanol. Now, ethanol is going to go two places. One place is into the refinery here. The other place is into this liquid compressor because ethanol is one of the things that can actually, make or be burned in this liquid compressor. This side, we have got ourselves a pump, aqueous accumulator underneath, and we see they're filling up with water. This side, we're going to grow melon seeds. Melons are going to output to here. And, oh, I just realized something. May need to change something out. Right. Yeah, I do. Okay, melon blocks. Can we run them through sawmill? Okay. Or the multi-server press. All right, so get rid of the sequential fabricator. And instead, we are going to go with a multi-servo press. So backside is input, down will be output. It gets an unpacking die. And that will take melon blocks and turn into melon slices. And then this side here, I want to, oh, I can't actually set you up for that? Come on here. Okay. Yeah, I need to get you hooked back up, don't I? You need power again. And this is going to make seeds because, well, for, let's seed oil. Plant oil? No. Vegetable oil. This stuff. There we go. If we look in here, there's two recipes. The crop itself gives you 20 millibuckets. The seed will give you 50. So 2.5 times as much, which is awesome. So that's definitely worth this extra step in here, right? As opposed to just feeding it melon slices, which I think would work. So this is going to produce ethanol. This pump here, which is actually needs a lever. Do I have any on me? I do not. Dang it. Oh well. This is going to pump from the plant into our refinery. Refinery is going to combine ethanol with vegetable oil and niter to make biodiesel. It's going to automatically output to the diesel generator, which should kick on. Actually, I need to get two levers now. All right. So lever goes here. And for here, I decided we're going to go with an on-off switch. And the cool thing is it fits almost perfectly under the housing right there. All right. So now the problem with this is high voltage. You cannot insulate high voltage cables. I have really good armor on. I'll probably take 2 hits before I die. You do not mess with high voltage. It is incredibly nasty. But we're going to go ahead and prime the system here with a Stirling Dynamo. And, yep, getting power in here. Very good. I could add fertilizer to these as well. And, which I might do in the future. But basically right now we're trying to run everything off of a Dynamo. It's going to take a little bit for things to power up enough for them to start working. Especially since I'm splitting the power, multiple ways. 5 ways back here, I think. Would be 6 if I went with a flux compressor, but I can't make those yet. I haven't progressed far enough into Pneumaticraft to get that to be a thing. All right, and I'm not seeing any activity on either of the cloches yet. And at this point, I'm starting to wonder why. Are cloches that slow in this pack? That could be very problematic, actually. Because I should be seeing something going on. Now, the glowberries, if you want, you could do sweet berries and then haunt them. But I haven't actually done a create farms for sweet berries yet, so I'm not sure exactly how that would work. Probably the farmer should work with them just fine. Oh, it's my tree farm with that. I saw something moving. All right, well, you're almost full of power, and so are you. So when are you going to start growing things? Like, this hasn't even moved yet. So this is really making me wonder. Let's see. I think the garden cloche. Accepts power fluid on respect ports. Water power always required. You may add fertilizer. Okay. So then seeds placed in the middle. Each seed requires the correct soil. Dirt automatically being tilled into farmland. Yeah, okay. It doesn't mention anything new. Dirt and melon seeds, right? Melon seeds in a cloche require dirt. Now if I go over to here, glowberries in a cloche require moss. Which is what I've got here. And you are, well, you're not quite backfilling power yet. Why are you not backfilling with power yet? Oh, because these guys aren't full yet. Okay. Is that the problem? Yep. Freaking the redstone signal is transferring through the pump into the cloche. There's actually supposed to be little particles that are on the light at the top. Okay. There. Just have to move these, I guess, then. And, yep, it's still working. You can see the melon growing. Yeah, I really do miss dark utilities whenever I have to sleep. Sleep charm is just so good. All right. And, yep, there's the particles there. Okay, they're not a constant thing, but they are a thing. And do we end up with like any... Yep, see this thing is actually running now? It's got a little bit of ethanol in there. Okay, and this should have some ethanol in it as well? Yep. Now, here's a problem. Oh, that's the other thing, actually. I didn't set this to auto output. There we go. Now I have to wait for this thing to build up pressure. Hey, we finally hit 1 bar. Okay. But it looks like we're building up. So that's a plus. It's just going to take a little bit to get there. Now that means that we're producing more ethanol, which is fine because I'm using ethanol for 2 things here. And once this reaches 2 bars, then we should start seeing this thing do its work. And then we should hear the generator kick on. Because I have not muted. Actually, let's do that for now. Oh, give me this back. Oh, I need a screwdriver. That's right. They added... There it goes. And I can just do that instead for now. And that'll let this build up with well, it'll fill up the internal reservoir here with biodiesel. Which, oh yeah, you're doing great, actually. What is your max pressure you can build up? Base, max production is 10, okay, milliliters per tick. No problems, that's great. I'm guessing 5, because that's what the gauge says, right? That's probably a good idea. That is kind of slow, though. Dang it, I'm going to need more than one of those, aren't I? Ow. Oh, actually, there we go, I took a heart, okay. If I was to... Oh, really? The wires are really, like, not dangerous anymore. Man, high voltage used to be, like, the worst thing in the world to run into. At least now Wayla can actually show you the internal tank of the diesel generator. Because there's no interface for this block. All right, well, that's running. I'm going to get a screwdriver. There we go. I just inverted the redstone control. You can do that by right-clicking on the redstone sensor, I guess you can call it. Okay, that one hurt. It might have to do with how much RF tick's actually flowing through the wires. And right now we're still running off this Dynamo. Oh, I can hear you. Yeah, I heard that. Freaking... This thing can go up to 10. Well, the good news is, this thing uses so little air pressure that by the time I got back, yeah, it's at 4.58 bars. And... So we're waiting on this to do another growth cycle here. Okay. I also got myself a security upgrade, which should make this thing vent air pressure if it gets too high. Which is probably a good thing, to be completely honest. Wow, that pressure really dropped as soon as I hooked that up, didn't it? Oh well. Hey, we're back to working again, though. And now the main thing is, we know this system will generate biodiesel. I don't know if it'll be enough to keep the generator running. Now, I'm going to need to get an accumulator or two over here. Which, yeah, that's going to be fun. It's going to have to be a high voltage accumulator too, because otherwise it's not going to be able to handle the throughput from this generator. This thing will output at 4096 RF a tick. And I need to eat. Yep. So unless I have either 4 medium voltages or 1 high voltage, it's not going to be able to handle it. Or 16 low voltage. That would be a nightmare to make. But it looks like we kind of have our system going for now, and you are full up on power, or filling up on power. Okay, so it took just under half a stack of coal to get everything primed and ready to go. And ethanol is actually the issue now. Oh, okay. We're doing good on vegetable oil. Each one of these seeds is 50 millibuckets, so not too concerned about that. And yep, there go more seeds. This one, on the other hand, I might have to put a second cloche up. It'd have to go like right there, though, where this hole is. So I'd have to rearrange things a bit. All right, so this thing is almost getting there now. I could hook up some safety logic and whatnot with this, but I'm trying to keep this compact, which means I am going to be wasting a bit of ethanol on this. And there it goes. That little psh sound, that was venting excess air. And it vents basically 0.2 bars. Okay. Oh, dang it. I'm going to need limiters in here. I just watched the seed bounce back and forth a little bit. I could put a speed upgrade in here too. Yeah, it just spat seeds out. Yep, it's spitting seeds out. I'm catching them in my hand now. I can't speed upgrade this. Oh, that's a pain. Okay, so I need a limiter module in here to keep this thing from overdoing it. Okay, well, you can have those now. And you're still not backfilling with biodiesel on your end, huh? Okay. You now have just under 3 buckets, though, and that is not much to the gauge. So it looks like this is probably going to hold like 16. There needs to be like an advanced security upgrade that'll just turn this thing off whenever it gets to like 4.9 and then turn it on again when it hits like 4.5 or something. Yeah, see, it's freaking spitting seeds everywhere. Look at this. But I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. There's obviously a few things I need to do here. Because this is an output slot, I can't actually put the seeds back into it. So yeah, that's not working so good. But I need to get that work done. And the next thing is I probably should start rigging up some sort of power grid. That way I can use this power, right? I could just go with flex networks, but I'm going to try to avoid that for the most part. But thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until the next one, signing out. Have fun.